All right, a couple months ago, we got this crazy invitation to try a pizza about a mile from our house called Spitfire Pizza, and it was a hot honey basil. And I've never in my life had honey, especially hot honey, on pizza. But it was a Detroit style pizza, so it was thick crust, sauces on top, hot honey drizzled, not just like hot temperature, but hot spice, drizzled all over the pizza. And when I ate it, when our whole family ate it, we started like, okay, this is good. This is really, really good. So we tried making our own hot honey, and it was really good. But I found this honey here at Costco the other day. It's Savannah Bee Company hot honey. It's wildflower honey, habanero pepper, and Scotch bonnet pepper powder. So that's the honey I'm gonna try. But today I'm gonna try it on a whole wood duck. A couple ducks from a hunt the other day. If you haven't seen that video, I'm sure we have it out by now. And I'm gonna smoke these for a short window of time, and then I'm gonna finish them off roasting them in the oven. So, skipping the whole cleaning process. If you don't know how to pick a duck, we can do another video on that. But we do have the whole duck right here, picked, cleaned, rinsed. Okay, here we go. First step. I'm gonna score these guys, and score, I'm just gonna cut the skin like this. And that's just gonna allow the fat to render down. And our goal is to get this crispy. And it's also gonna let that hot honey kind of get in and flavor the meat. Not a ton of fat on these guys. You think January birds would have a lot of fat, but I have found really the fattest birds are at this time of year are going to be like a ringer or goldeneye, which be fun to try that on those as well. Anyway, get that like that. Okay, next step. We've got some salt here. We're just going to take pinches of salt and rub this on the whole duck. And what that does is it draws out some of the moisture, and again allows, we want that bird to be nice and crispy, the skin anyways. So it is partially for flavor, but mainly because we want crispy skin, not chewy, rubbery tennis shoe skin. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, next step, we're gonna go actually turn the smoker on and get that going before we put the honey on. So let's go turn that on. Okay, we want the smoker at 180. Okay, you could do this whole bird in the oven. You could roast it, or you could do it on the barbecue. You could do it on the grill as well. But I want a little bit of smoky flavor. I've done a lot of duck, whole duck on the smoker and the grill and the oven, but I've never done hot honey. So I'm gonna just start it on the smoker, get a nice smoky base. I'm gonna drizzle honey on it. I don't even know how much to put on. We're just gonna keep trying it. We're in this together, okay? I want to just taste it. Did you already try this?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Is it good? The spice comes later. Like, oh, that's honey. And you're like, oh, that's hot honey. All right, I'm just rubbing that honey in best I can. As it heats up, it'll kind of smooth into the cuts and onto the skin. That's just the base. We're gonna add more as we go, but I just want a little bit on there to get us started. All right, smoker's gonna be a 180. We're gonna do that for probably 25-30 minutes, and then we're gonna finish it off in the oven at 425, get it roasted and crispy and delicious. So, let's see if we got smoke yet. Okay, we got smoke. Closing up. All right, smoker's on. We're just gonna put it in there just like this, pressed up. Close it. Let's go inside where it's warmer. Okay, it's been on here for about 40 minutes, not 30. But here's our smoked duck. As you can see, it's not really cooked, but warmed up, a little bit of smoky flavor. Okay, we're gonna bring it inside, add some more honey, and then roast it. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little more honey to it now that the duck is warm. It should melt all over that. I'm gonna smooth it out again. Smooths out a lot easier when the bird is warm. The only other seasoning I'm gonna use is a little bit of black pepper. So we have the salt on there already. Just a little bit of pepper. And then I'm gonna flip that bird upside down. Add some honey back here. I'm actually gonna roast it breast down so that juices, everything kind of flows into the meat as we dry out. Okay, oven's at 425. We're gonna throw it in there and we're gonna check the temperature. We're gonna check it in about 45 minutes. So, there it goes. All right, maybe 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. We'll just keep an eye on it, make sure it's getting not burning, but kind of getting crispy, and then we're gonna flip it so the breast is up and that gets crispy and yummy and tasty. Okay, we're gonna take a quick peek and see if it's crispy. Oh yeah, once it gets like that, we wanna flip it over. That pan is getting destroyed from the honey. Don't tell my wife. All right. Okay guys, test run. We're gonna see how it looks. We want crispy, and that looks crispy. Okay, some hot honey duck in a burnt pan. We're gonna add a little more honey to it. One will run right down the middle. Okay, we'll let it cool for about 10 minutes and then carve it up. All right, here we go, Trace. Moment of truth. Okay, maybe a little bit of salt, pepper. First bite. Yeah, that's pretty good. The heat comes after. It'll get you. Very tender, very juicy. I like the hot honey flavor on the crunchy skin. There you go, guys. Hot honey, wood duck. Here's the final here's the final whatever you want to call it. That's good. I wonder if we dip it in the honey. It's an interesting flavor. If you like honey, I think you'll like this. Hot honey duck. All right, guys, there it is. If you want to try something new, if you got a few ducks in your freezer, probably don't even have to do a whole like this. But definitely tasty. Here's a BB. Who shot that one? Hey, before we wrap up, don't forget that part. The leg, the absolute best part of the duck. Give it a try.